Hello everyone. This is in continuation to our trading strategies of option. The next one what we are going to see is butterfly spread with calls. How a butterfly spread with calls can be created. In this we need to first buy a call option at an exercise price, at a least exercise price. Let us say it is E1. Since we are buying a call option, we will be paying a premium of C1. Then we'll buy another call option at a highest exercise price, which we call it as E3. Since again we are into buying, we are going to pay a premium C3. And then selling, we'll be selling two call options. So we call that as short calls on the same underlying asset at an exercise price, which is in between E1 and E3. Means it's an average of E1 and E3. We call that as E2. And since we are selling it, we'll be receiving 2 times the premium. So it becomes 2 times C2. Again, in this also E1 is less than E2 is less than E3. And also E2 is the average of E1 and E3. Expiry date is same for all the options. So let us assume the market price at the time of settlement to be S1. Then we can create the payoff table as follows. We have the following possibilities. The market price can be larger than the largest exercise price, or it can be in between E2 and E3, or it can be in between E1 and E2, or it can be lesser than the least exercise price. So the very first step in butterfly spread with calls is that you will be buying a call. That means you are the holder having a long call with an exercise price E1. Now, what will be the payoff? For the first one, if you look into market price is larger than the largest exercise price. When it is larger than the largest exercise price, it has to be larger than E1 also. So definitely I will be, as an option holder, I will be exercising this option. My profit will be S1 minus E1. Then in the next case, market price is larger than E2. If it is larger than E2, it has to be larger than E1 also. So again, I will exercise here. My profit will be S1 minus E1. Market price is larger than my exercise price E1. So I will exercise. My profit will be S1 minus E1. Here, market price is lesser than E1. So I won't exercise. So the payoff will be 0. Here, again, I am the holder. I'm purchasing another call at a higher exercise price E3. So market price is larger than E3. So I will exercise the option. So it will be S1 minus E3. Here, market price is lesser than E3. I won't exercise. It will be 0. Market price is lesser than E2. So it has to be lesser than E1 also. I won't exercise. Market price is lesser than E1. So it will be lesser than E3 also. I won't exercise. Here, I sold 2 calls. So I am the writer. I am not the holder. So I have to now look into from the other person's perspective who is holding these calls, right? His exercise price is E2. Market price is larger than the largest exercise price. So it will be definitely larger than his exercise price also. So he will exercise. His profit will be S1 minus E2. So here I am going to write mine. So I will write it as reverse E2 minus S1. The next one. Market price is larger than his exercise price. He will exercise. So mine I have to write. Again I will write E2 minus S1. Market price is lesser than E2. He won't exercise. It will be 0. Market price is lesser than the least exercise price. So it has to be lesser than his exercise price also. Here again, he won't exercise. Now we can calculate the total payoff here. Sorry, before I proceed, here it involves 2 calls. So this should be 2 times. This also should be 2 times. Now let us calculate this. If we look into S1 plus S1, 2S1, here it will become negative 2S1. So S1 gets offsetted. So here we have 2 times E2 minus E1 minus E3. Here again minus 2S1, S1. So that means it is negative S1 minus E1 plus 2 times E2. Here it is S1 minus E1. Here it is 0. Premium received, what it is. See here, by paying premium means C1 will become negative. Then again, I pay premium, so C3 is also negative. Here, we receive premium, so it is plus 2C2. So I can write the same thing here. So if I consider this as equation, sorry, column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, this is our column 5, this is our column 6. So the net payoff, I am not writing all those because there is shortage of space. I will simply say 5 plus 6 means this column and this column. That will come here. All those things will come here. Now, in order to calculate our break-even price, we'll look for where S1 is present. Here it is present. Here it is present. So I will have two break-even prices. The first one will be, I need to equate minus S1 minus E1 plus 2 times E2 plus 2 times C2 minus C1 minus C3 to be equated to 0, which means our S1 star I will put because it is a break even should be 2 times E2 minus E1 plus 2 times C2 minus C1 minus C3. This is one break even price, and the second one I'll have to equate sum of these two to 0, means 2 times 2 minus, I'm sorry, S1 minus. It is S1 minus E1 plus 2 times C2 minus C1 minus C3 to be equated to 0, which means our S1 star or the break-even price should be, let us take everything to the other side. I will have E1 minus 2C2 plus C1 plus C3. I took all the elements to the right hand side, so sign will change. Negative E1 became positive E1, positive 2C2 became negative, minus C1 became positive, minus C3 become positive. So that's how we calculate the break-even price. So this is about your butterfly spread with calls, right? In case if you find this video to be useful to you, I request you to please like, share it to your friends, and also subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot for watching this video. See you in the next video. Take care.